Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 4 of What If Izuku Had Lazarus Pit. This, alongside one other What If, has kind of been on the back burner for a while. I'm not gonna lie to you, compared to all the other shit that I've been doing. So, Plasmus is gonna take a back seat for a little bit, just a little bit, not too long, but enough for me to wrap this one up so I could bring Plasmus to my full attention. Because I'm gonna have to make up a lot of shit now that I took Izuku along with Gray and Bakugo out of the fucking UA, out of UA in general. Because I'm gonna be real with you. That Izuku won't apologize about nothing. Unless it's, serious. Izuku didn't give anyone cancer, so we didn't see that as serious. But, anyway, back to Izuku Lazarus Pit. Enough with the little public service announcement. Let's get into it. So, last time we stopped, I think it was right before the Heroes vs. Villains. Yeah, it was right before the Hero vs. Villains. I'm 90% positive, but, yeah, no. When Izuku and All Might see each other, there is a clear recognition from both of them. And Izuku just kind of low-key shakes his head don't say anything. Don't say anything. But, yeah, no. So when Izuku does eventually get in there, he's put against Katsuki and Todoroki. The two strongest kids in the class. But, when it comes down to Izuku and who he's going to be teamed up with, I'm going to say that's canon team. Him and Uraka. And, yeah, I forgot if I made someone the ship in this one, so shit. But, yeah, no. As Izuku is in the Heroes vs. Villains, he doesn't know about Katsuki, so he doesn't know, hey, he's gonna come and try to attack me. So, they kind of go in there unprepared. So, Katsuki's little fucking sneak attack actually connects and, hurts. Because Izuku's not wearing any, protective armor because of his quirk. So, as Izuku gets hit in the side of the fucking head with an explosion, it's fucking painful. And Izuku, zero hesitation, grabs Katsuki by his face and slams him into the corner. Slamming the side of his head into the corner of the wall. Well, as he tells Ochako to go ahead, he'll deal with it. And then Izuku reels back, punches Katsuki, puts him through a wall, puts him in, miraculously, the same fighting arena that they did in canon. Because, plot. But, when it comes down to Izuku and Katsuki's little bout, it goes about much to canon, but, as Katsuki's getting his ass beat, he's able to put his hand on Izuku's chest and pull the fucking gauntlet. Well, actually, no, he's not doing that. He's, just pulls the gauntlets like he does in canon. And Izuku just fucking stands there. Yeah, because he doesn't know what the fuck the gauntlets do. He just hears All Might go, Bakugo, no! As the fucking explosion goes off. And All Might's oh, fuck, I need to get down there. Like, and All Might breaks through the window and starts running down there because he's not afraid for Izuku. He's afraid for Katsuki. So, when Izuku, like, the smoke clears, half the building's gone, Izuku's just standing there with a hole in his stomach. And it's just regenerating. First his spine, and then what amount of ribs, and then like the amount of intestines that got blown out of his back gets sucked back in. And the entire time he's just standing there staring at Katsuki, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna beat the fucking dog shit out of you, son. So, when that happens, Izuku gives off the killing intent of Stain. Like, not bloodlust, binding, but like very clearly, Izuku's going to break him. And, that's really what's happening for the entire fight now, because Izuku's, like, the baby gloves are off, and now his slapping hands are out, and he's about to bend baby over his knee to give him punishment. So, Katsuki gets put through multiple walls, and then, like, slammed up through the ceiling where the bomb is. And, like, Izuku jumps up into the room. Katsuki, at this point, would be a mess. Now, All Might is on the first floor by this point. And he sees, like, the holes all over the fucking place. Hey, now, Izuku's done with Katsuki. Because Izuku just got, like, an iceberg covering his entire right side. So, what he ends up doing is like putting his left hand on the ice and ripping that arm off and ripping that leg off, which causes like Ochako to like lose her fucking lunch. And same with like some of the people, especially Mineta, in the observatory screening room. And like, you know how Eren Yeager was attacked, the female Titan whose name I fucking forgot? Like, you have to let go of your humanity. Like, Izuku is on that, but even fucking scarier. Because now this is the second time he has been hurt. You little asshole! Like, goddamn. But yeah, no. When it comes down to All Might, he finds the main hole that goes all the way up to the fucking, and like bomb room from the first floor. He jumps up. He sees like a only muscle right arm and right leg fucking how do I explain this? He kind of gets, like, Todoroki gets fucking choke slammed all the way down to the first floor. And Izuku walks over, basically, like, damn near naked at this point, slaps the fucking and bomb, walks over to Katsuki, bites, rips a chunk out of his hand, and puts his hand on his mouth and lifts him up. Now, the blood going into his mouth and down his throat is enough to, like, heal the extreme wounds that Izuku gave him. Because probably without that, he would have died. And, like, by this point, All Might's, like, restraining Izuku, like, easy, dude, easy. Like, and, like, everyone could tell Izuku is so fucking mad. And then he's like, I'm gonna beat you till the inch of death, heal you, fucking knock your ass out again. And like, the entire time, like, he is so fucking mad. Like, All Might's having a hard time keeping him, and he's like, he's not attacking All Might. Like, all of the fucking anger in the world is on Katsuki. Like, 400 years of, like, a man who hasn't even been touched except for a fucking car accident. As soon as you almost killed him, to what he believes, almost killed him, he's so fucking mad. Like, Izuku stops after a minute and he's like, the fuck is wrong with that kid? He almost fucking killed me. And he was like, yeah, and you almost fucking killed him? Yeah, but I could heal people. That kid, what the fuck is wrong with you? Just like, clearly, Izuku's super fucking mad. Like, you can't. And it's understandable, because he, like, in all intents and purposes, if it wasn't for his quirk, he would be dead. He would have been a corpse. If it wasn't for what he believes to be his God-given right as a speaker of the God of Death, he would have died. Little fucker tried to kill me. And people, when Izuku gets back, he, has, put back on the pants of his uniform and is buttoning up his shirt. And he's just like, man, fuck that kid. Just, the entire way. And, when he gets in, Momo's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And he just looks at her and say, bitch, don't even. Unless you want that Katsuki treatment, don't fucking even. And Momo just shuts the fuck up immediately. Yep, no, okay. Fucking, you try getting that to happen to you. I'm pretty sure your ass would be dead. Because, thanks to my frame, I wasn't blown in half. You, along with half of the people here, would have fucking died. If it was not for my abilities, he would have fucking killed me. Understand that shit. I ain't giving him shit. If Nezu asks for an apology, fuck it, I'm leaving. Because I'm not giving him an apology. Could have died. I don't know what kind of fuck shit that you think I'm on, you crazy ponytail bitch. Just and he starts going off on Momo now, very clearly. Momo trying to say some shit that's, kinda not relevant. Because, oh yeah, no, 2 students almost died. It's, really fucking bad. And, Momo gets kinda, talked down to from 200 years of knowledge and common sense. And it's Momo does try to retort. Izuku retorts back and does, the verbal equivalency of slapping her in the face. Viciously. Izuku's at the point of anger. He doesn't give a fuck what he's saying, as long as it hurts worse than the fucking hole in his chest. Because fuck, that was painful. And All Might's letting it happen. Well, you're wondering, why the fuck is All Might letting it happen? Because Momo brought it on herself. And he's not about to get that shit. No, thank you. He reminds him way too much of fucking Gran Torino. Because, like, low-key, like, after Izuku met Gran Torino, they were going out for drinks. And shit. Gran Torino and Izuku were basically, like, buddies. And he did give Gran Torino his fucking, like, his youth back. Because he could, like, tell that, like, hey, being old sucks. But, yeah, no. He basically, like, Gran Torino isn't, like, a worshiper of the church, but, like, Izuku wanted to be nice, and he was like, alright, there you go. But, yeah, no, back to, like, the point. Izuku wants to, like, snap the neck of Katsuki, like, really bad. And then, like, reset that bitch in place, have him be alive again, and do that again, just so he could feel what dying feels like. Because, like, ever since, like, Izuku almost died when he was younger, he don't fuck with that dying shit, not at all. Like, and he realizes now, like, oh, that's why people are, like, so fucking afraid of me. Because, like, having your life flash before your eyes fucking sucks really bad. Like, one moment. But yeah, no, Izuku, during that, like, 5-minute time frame of Izuku just, like, ripping into Momo and all of her fucking insecurities for 5 minutes, like, he doesn't make Momo cry, but, like, he does also, like, show, like, hey, I'm not a complete dick, but you brought this shit on yourself for, like, trying to say some slick shit out the side of your neck to somebody who just almost fucking died. So, yeah, no, he is fucking upset. So, like, when Katsuki gets back in the room, Izuku's just looking at him with that same fucking killer intent that's just ever, like, always there now when he looks at Katsuki. It's always gonna be there. No matter what context it is, he looks like he wants to rip the fucking skull off of this man. And he's just like Katsuki goes to the opposite side of the room, and, like, no one is talking to him. Because he almost committed murder. But, yeah, no, in all reality, like, Izuku and Katsuki get brought into the principal's office, and they end up talking. Like, at this point, I'm gonna say, like, Nezu, after viewing the footage, knows who Izuku is. So, like, Izuku pleads his case. Oh, yeah, no, I almost fucking died. I could heal him. That's why I was beating the dog shit out of him. But he could go fuck himself. Oh, like, hell, God knows that, like, I want, like, 25 minutes with this man, like, a chair, and an excess amounts of, like, torture equipment, such as just needles. That's it. Cause fuck this person. Like, and he points directly at Katsuki, and, like, Katsuki, like, didn't mean to. People sometimes, like, vote out, like, hey, Katsuki wasn't thinking at the time, which he wasn't, clearly, because that could have killed Deku, and he would have been thrown in prison. But, like, Katsuki is, like, the entire time apologizing, like, a lot. Because, granted, Katsuki is an asshole in this one, but, like, he's not trying to fucking kill people. No one wants to fucking kill people. That's like going to the fucking, like, police, like, going to the police academy and accidentally firing a live round at your, like, instructor. Like, that shit don't make no fucking sense. But, yeah. Nezu doesn't kick either of them out, but, like, he like, does send Katsuki off because he wanted to talk to Izuku. Him and Izuku have a conversation. Like, hey, yo, why is the leader of the Mort fucking... Why is the death cult leader here? And it's like, man, I'm just trying to get my license. That's all I want. I just want to get my goddamn hero license so I can get people off my dick. Like, and that's it. That's it. That's all he wants. You're still using your quirk off rounds, right? And he's like, yeah, of course I fucking am. And then Izuku realized what he said. He's like, fuck. And he's like, the cameras aren't on. Don't worry about that. And he's like, yeah, okay. And I'm fucking 14. Izuku, like, Nezu laughs a little bit, but yeah, no. Izuku just kind of, like, and Nezu have a slight interesting conversation because Izuku is, like, is Nezu's intellect because all he has is time to read and learn, and that's it. So, yeah. Like, Izuku's pretty fucking smart. But, I'm gonna end it here. Hope all of you enjoyed. Yeah, later.